one of my favorite candies that exists. This has been, Anthony Thomas Buckeyes out of Ohio. You are looking at creamy peanut butter. You are looking at decadent milk chocolate. And right there on the tippy top, well, that is a dollop of white chocolate as well. What you are getting is a robust, creamy experience. A recipe that has been passed down for generations. This is M93159. Now, this is the final day that this will be available on air until late fall. Again, one of my favorite candies. It comes in a really cute box like this. It kind of just sort of like pops open for you, kind of like a drawbridge. Each one is individually wrapped and you're getting 60 of them. Now this price goes away at the end of the day, $49.98, ships for free and $16.66 on your 3 easy pays. This is M93159 and joining us via Skype is Nick Trefellos. Did I say that correctly, Nick?
Oh, yep, you got it.
I did? Okay. Whew. Whew, that was a close one. So good to see you. I kid you not when I tell you, I have been enjoying Buckeyes since my very best friend, oldest friend in the world, had these at her very, 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 very fancy wedding as her favors because she married a guy from Ohio. And from that day on, I was like, this is the best candy ever. Tell me the story.
Well, we're a family-owned and operated candy business here in the heart of Ohio, Buckeye City, Columbus, Ohio, and we have been actually crafting these Buckeyes since 2001, but our business is 73 years old, same founding family. I'm a 5th generation family member, and we're so excited to be bringing the Buckeyes back to QVC. And as you mentioned, they're the only ones that are going to be airing, and we're going to be airing them again, hopefully later this fall, but we've got to get our last-minute orders in so you can get your favorite treats for the summertime.
They are decadent. They are creamy. If you love peanut butter, an absolute 100% must. But it really is that taste of the Midwest. It's so delicious. Tell me a little bit more about what we're tasting here. What's on the inside?
What's different about our Buckeyes, it's a specially double roasted peanut butter. So it's a very unique, creamy, smooth, decadent piece. And it's a multi-bite piece. It really is a large Buckeye. And we use milk chocolate, which makes us a little different than some of the other Buckeyes on the market, but ours is 100% real chocolate. We do not skimp on any ingredients, and we really put our heart into this piece. So that peanut butter gives a robust peanut butter flavor that just melts on your tongue, and they're great for gifting, they're great for yourself, and with Mother's Day around the corner, it's a great idea to get for mom and just have that as a grab-and-go option.
Well, considering this is the last time you're going to see it on air until the end of fall, because we're really closing in when we can't ship chocolate anymore, but I'm just going to take that. They're so good. You're getting 60 of them though, and each one is individually wrapped. Do you want to be the hero at the office? Have this box on your desk. Everyone will be stopping by. This is a great gift for the teachers come the end of the school season. Each one, again, individually wrapped, comes in this box, but it really is that traditional taste that you can't find anywhere else. Absolutely the best candy. And you know what? You guys know me. I'm not the hugest sweets person, but when you put a Buckeye in front of me from Anthony Thomas, I can't stop myself. It's like, get out of my way. I'm going to get everybody out of the way. But I do love to share these with my neighbors, the people that work at the front desk in my apartment building, because they take such good care of me. This really is a decadent treat. And 60 of them in one box, it's a great present as well.
Yes, and it's definitely shareable. As you mentioned, I love how you brought up that the box is kind of like a drawbridge.
Yeah.
It's sit off on a counter or take to work, and you just have it open. It's a grab-and-go piece, and it really is perfect. One of my favorite things to do with it is to actually top it with ice cream. So even in those summer months as we're approaching them, you can take the Buckeye and put it on a cold vanilla ice cream. Ooh. And you can eat that together, and it's an amazing luxury treat at home, and it makes your day just feel a little bit more special.
Well, this is going to ship to you immediately, and again, we are closing in on when we can't ship chocolate because it'll melt because it gets too hot. I love how our stylists have put a half a Buckeye on these gorgeous cupcakes, so a great way to really up the ante if you're serving some sweet treats. But even since you're getting 60 of them, if you want to go ahead and break it up into smaller bags and give them as gifts, that's a really great opportunity as well. Individually wrapped, which is always really important, but even like one goes a long way. I'm serious. I'll tell you, there are days that I wake up at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I can't go back to sleep. I'm just kind of like hanging out. I don't want to flip through my phone. I don't want to turn on the TV. I was like, I got some Buckeyes. Maybe that's the sweet treat that I need just to kind of chill out. Maybe you like it first thing in the morning with a cup of coffee. Put it in your ice cream, which I think is such a great idea. But if you love chocolate and peanut butter, that perfect marriage match made in heaven, there's nothing better than these. Now, I do have an update for you. We are down to our final 1,500. This is the last day that this will be available on air until late fall. So now is the time to take advantage of this. How long do they stay nice and fresh for?
You know, we make these fresh to order. So as soon as we get our orders in, we'll be making them for you and shipping them, as you said, immediately. So once you get these to your door, you have plenty of time to eat them. They last 9 months.
Okay.
However, you'll have gone through them way before then.
They will
but
never
they are
make it for 9 months.
And you're going to be wanting more, and you're not going to wait until we're back on QVC, because we've had multiple sellouts. That's why we love partnering with QVC, and we can't wait to get these into some of our favorite customers' hands.
Walk us through what we're looking. Can you see what we're looking at? A little behind the scenes factory footage?
Yes, so we have specialty equipment at our facility that our engineers actually built, where the pieces are run, and we actually make 152,000 Buckeyes in an 8-hour shift. We sell over 14 million Buckeyes a year, so they really are a fan favorite, perfect for everyone, great for all ages. And as you pointed out, chocolate and peanut butter is just a hero combination. You really cannot do any better.
But there's something about the peanut butter that you use that is just so decadent, so creamy, melts in your mouth, and you sure don't skimp on it. That's for darn sure.
Yeah, well, that's a trade secret. That's a specialty peanut butter just for us. So we really worked hard to make sure to nail out and get the specialty double roasted peanut butter that we knew was a robust flavor we wanted to get. And it really is different than any piece on the market, and they're addictive.
So, Nick, you're going to tell us a secret? Or
I
you going to tell us a
can't.
trade secret? Come on. It's just you and me.
Maybe next time.
I'll hold you to it. I'll remember next fall, at the end of fall, because that's the next time we're going to see each other. But I'm going to go way through my Buckeyes in the meantime. So let me just remind everybody. Last time you're going to see this presented on air, I'm going to get that secret out of you. 1,200 remain, and then that is it. You're getting all 60 of them, but please remember that each one is individually wrapped. So even if it's just like stopping by a friend's and a coworker's desk and dropping one off and saying, hey, I hope you have a great day. Here's a Buckeye. They're just so special. They're so unique. They are one of a kind, never to be duplicated. So when this pops up at your desk, it's like, thanks. I really needed that pick-me-up. Or maybe you just need that little pick-me-up, that little slump in the middle of the day. You're like, oh, I can grab another cup of coffee. Do I want more caffeine? No, I want a Buckeye. This brings me so much more pleasure than a cup of coffee ever will, never has. So, comes in a great box, 60 of them, individually wrapped. It's a price that goes away at the end of the day. Did I make that up? Nope. At the end of the day today, $49.98. That breaks down to about 83 cents per Buckeye. They are at least 2 biters, at least. But I like to try to draw it out. I like to make it last because it is rich and decadent. Okay, so M93159, that's going to be your item number. Here is all 60 of them. We're down to our final 1,000. And let me just reiterate, this is the last time this will be available on air until late fall of 2025. So if you want to stock up, if you're thinking for celebrations, party favors, all the way through like the fall holidays, this is a must-have. $49.98, but only until the end of the day. It's M93159. Hey, Nick, it was so good to see you. Thanks for sharing your Buckeyes, and I'm getting that secret out of you next time.
Nice seeing you.
All right, let's give you a time when Gosha is making it